Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prizers TV. I say this is Prizers TV, and we are here once more. We are here because there is one important information that we brought to you today. And we feel that this information is very, very important for you to know about it. And the information is about everything you need to know about this beautiful presidential hotel. The presidential hotel is what we come to talk about because this hotel is very, very beautiful. But our topic is not only going to center at the presidential hotel, but the surrounding of the presidential hotel, because Enugu State has changed a lot. This state has become a big city. And after watching this video, you are going to believe everything I'm going to say. This morning I woke up and began to watch this picture you are seeing here. This is a picture of a big city. I never believed that Igbo land would look so beautiful in a very short period of time. Within this place we are in here, what you are looking at is actually the International Conference Center. And here is 5-star hotel. And the building there, which is this one, is the Presidential Hotel, which we are here to talk about. On top of the Presidential Hotel, there is another building there known as Bon Hotel Sunshine, along the same Presidential Road. They are very, very close to each other. So within this small place, there is one hotel here, which is going to be 5-star hotel. And this one here, which is the Presidential Hotel and Bon Hotel Sunshine. They are all big hotels in Enugu State. And they look amazing. When I saw the landscape, I was amazed and my heart was filled with joy the way everything is turning in Enugu State. Now, but there was one surprise that happened to me and to my friends, because we came with this picture and we saw this picture and we are rejoicing, and we see the way Enugu State has developed, because this is the bus which Peter Mba bought, and what we are seeing there is the International Conference Center, and so on and so forth. All of a sudden we began to doubt ourselves that maybe this is not Enugu, because there is no place that is marked like this in Enugu State. Some of us said that this is Enugu, others said it's not Enugu. But behold and below, this place is not Enugu. Do you know what we are looking at? This is Qatar. This place is called Losai Stadium, Qatar. Wow! When we realized that this place is Qatar, we were like rejoicing or confused, because we never believed in this life that there could be a time we could compare Qatar to Enugu State, but it is happening. This place is not Enugu, this is Qatar, meaning that Enugu State is getting to the level of Qatar. This is a good news. But that is not what we come to talk about today. If you want to verify this, you can Google it, Losai Stadium Qatar. It will bring you here, looking like Enugu State. This is marvelous. So let's go to the topic that brought us here anyway. But after viewing all these things, we were like, wow, see the way Peter Mba has transformed Enugu State to the extent that we are getting confused when we see Qatar. We don't know the difference between Enugu and Qatar anymore. What is this? In just 2 years, this never happened before. Well, let's forget about Qatar anyway. Let's talk about what we are here for. But it is something to be celebrated. What we are here for is this presidential hotel. The presidential hotel, which is known as government hotel because it's been built by the government, is one of the most beautiful hotels ever. And if you check here, as I told you earlier, what you are looking at here is actually the 5-star hotel by the International Conference Center. See the beauty of landscape of Enugu. Building coming there, and wow, this is mega city. I'm surprised. Believe me. See what I'm seeing. Everywhere looking fantastically beautiful. Well, let me not talk too much. Let me go to the business. Okay, for some of you who don't know how work has gone within this presidential hotel, you have to know that the presidential hotel is very beautiful. So we are going to go inside and outside to show you what that are inside there and outside as well. So what you are looking at is the swimming pool, but let's carry on by one. Now, this is actually how the place looks like today. So if you lodge here or you go to this hotel, you will be seeing the 5-star hotel by the conference center. Very, very close. Very, very close. Look at them. It's like see Morocco, see Spain. That's exactly how it is. And inside there, I'm very, very surprised the way the place looks is very wide and very clean. Very clean. The people, I mean the construction workers who are managing this work, they are doing a very marvelous job. And if you see it here, they are at work here. This is the entrance to the hotel. And ongoing here, you see this place is just like the feed that, not the feed anyway, is the space by the pool. There is pool by my left if you check very well. So let's go through everything that it has. But there is one thing that I have to mention. Now, you see this feed you see here, 2 feed. I will call it a feed because it has grass and stuff like that. When I watched this, I was marveled the way it is designed and the way the workers did beautiful work here. Feed in the middle of swimming pool, and it looks amazing and clean. Man, the people who are doing this work, they are doing marvelous job here. Marvelous job. And another thing that I told you about, see the landscape. See another futuristic building here facing the presidential hotel. Marvelous. I'm surprised about everything that I saw watching this presidential hotel. And you know what is happening abroad, that in front of swimming pools sometimes you see people selling Coca-Cola, beer, and so on and so forth. Counter is here and playing music. That is exactly what will be happening at the presidential hotel. This shelter you see is for enjoyment. Outside the party, the place is going to be one of the mind-blowing areas in Nigeria. See how everything is done perfectly well. This place is where they do party, like when there is party. Remember, what is facing here is actually the swimming pool. Wow! I wonder how this place is going to be when it's completely finished. If any musician is to perform, this is where the musician will climb. People will be facing and watching the musician. Man, this is beautiful. I've been watching everything about this hotel and everything is looking marvelous. Marvelous. So, and one thing that happened on the or that is happening there is that they have not started retouching this feed, but there is nothing to retouch here because the feed is good. I think it just needs cleaning and repainting, and that is all. And that is the reason nobody wants to touch it at the moment, because this is tennis feed and the basketball and so on and so forth. But this is going to be the easiest part. But you remember what I told you, the landscape, the neighborhood, how beautiful houses are everywhere around the place. This is marvelous. It gives Enugu another kind of look. Imagine you coming for a conference here, right? And after the conference, then you move, because this is conference, and this is the environment you get within the conference center. This is Opera Square, the conference center. So, but the front is this, which is the conference. And after the conference, the place you are going to stay would be looking this way. Marvelous, right? Good. I don't see any state beating Enugu State when it comes to development, when all these projects are done. I do not see it happening. And that is why I am very, very happy viewing all these things one by one. So let's continue seeing what's happened there. So this image is actually the entrance, the entrance of this thing. And what amazed me again, see landscape. See what you will view. Not all these dirty houses that surround some cities. No, you will be viewing beautiful, beautiful new buildings around. And you will be seeing them as we progress, or as we proceed. This is actually the entrance. And one thing that amazed me is that you see this step here. It has 1, 2, 3 steps. Now, but one thing that marveled me is by my left, if you view it here, you will see a slide here. You see this slide? For people who don't want to climb step because they are too old, you can actually use here and descend. I've been by my left. Governor thought about all these things. You see, all these things are what I put more interest on. These small details than big details. Because this shows that the person is thinking about both the weak and the strong. Now, getting to the inside, these are people, they are on the break, the workers. So I found out that the pillars were covered with beautiful wood and beautiful designs. You see the pillars? You can't see any cement here. Everything is covered with wood. Beautiful. See? You see what I mean? Wow! Amazing job. Now, this is the escalator. And from the inside, from the second floor, you'll be seen watching the swimming pool. This is one of the rooms. Wow! Beautiful. Okay, if you check, this is how this design looks. And this design, whoever put this design here really did a very nice work, because I'm going to show you this design, then you will know what the design is. I think this image does not have it, but yeah, that is what it is here. You see this black wall here, or black line, I will say, is an empty space. It's like veranda where people walk along. This is how it looks inside. It is empty so that it can penetrate into the hotel, and it looks beautiful. Now, here we come. This is the entrance, the main entrance that when it is finished, you have to drive from here. What you are seeing is Presidential Road. The inside wall has already been painted, but the outside, when you are driving from the road, is still not painted because we see it here. This is people walking outside. You find that it is still not painted, but when you are inside, the inside has been painted, as I showed you here, painted white, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Wow. So I told you earlier, this is another hotel. This hotel is known as Bon Hotel Sunshine, situated at the Presidential Road. It is almost facing the Presidential Hotel. And if we take a look at the Bon Hotel Sunshine, this is how it looks. And this is how it looks during the day. During the night, this is how it looks. This hotel is situated opposite the Presidential Hotel. And that is beautiful. So the hotel we are talking about is this one. And remember what I said earlier, that the second hotel is also, the 5-star hotel is located very close here. See the landscape. Wow. So what I like best about this hotel is the surrounding. And here is what I told you earlier, that this is the hotel we are talking about today. And the Bon Hotel is the one on top there. And the area looks amazing, right? It is so beautiful. While I said before that this one is the 5-star hotel by the conference center, within the area, within the same place. So while watching this hotel, I was like, Enugu State has turned to a beautiful city. This is how people or a town is developed, and people would not know that it has developed. There is no other development Enugu State would need to prove to anybody. Why? A state that has a line moving from Lagos to Enugu, Enugu Lagos, Abuja Enugu, Enugu Abuja, Port Harcourt Enugu, Enugu Port Harcourt. 3 flights, doing that 247 every hour of the day. Meaning that from wherever you are coming to Enugu State, especially if it is within these big cities, you will get a flight that will bring you to Enugu at any time of the day. And when you land, you see buses that will pick you and bring you to where you are going, especially if you are coming for conference. And imagine when this conference center is finished. International Conference Center Hotel, which is 5-star hotel, is finished. So meaning that people who are coming for conferences can do conference in Enugu and also sleep within the conference center, which is this International Conference Center. But if they are not ready to sleep within the area, they can actually choose any of these hotels, Presidential Hotel or Bon Sunshine Hotel or any other hotel close or far in Enugu. See the environment. You can actually come to Enugu and stay within this place. Good airport, good buses that will bring you, good planes, and also good bus terminal. This is amazing. And when I see all these things that Peter Mba has done within a very short of time, I began to feel happy. Believe me. And the man also is happy here. Maybe he's hearing me and say, yes, I can understand you. Well, this man is doing a very marvelous job, really. Joke apart, he's doing a very marvelous job. And I wonder, can somebody tell me what this man is going to do in the next 4 years or 5 years? Because I know he's going to win the next election. Although he has a lot of work because he is building the smart city, Enugu smart city and connect. But those works are not going to take him more than 2 years because the smart city is almost done. I showed it the other day. The road have been constructed and everything looking beautiful and so on and so forth. Nothing remains. 20% of the job has already been done there. And one day I will talk about it again because that work is one of the most beautiful work that the governor is doing in Enugu State. And I love it because creating a town from another town. I'm also going to talk about this hotel that the governor is building, which is not the presidential, but the 5-star hotel. This 5-star hotel is going to be a game changer when completed because the landscape of Enugu State is going to be elevated to the highest level. I did not realize it until I began to view the presidential hotel. And on viewing the presidential hotel, I began to see how beautiful the International Conference Center Hotel is and how important it is. And the reason is very simple. The reason is that this International Conference Center Hotel, which is this one, do you know it is situated on top of a mountain? Not a mountain, but a hill. Wherever you are in Enugu, you will be seeing this place. And I didn't know that it is going to look so tall. When I saw the prototype, the prototype here, which governor released, counting it from here, it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-story building. But right now, it is on 80th floor and maybe going more. No, it's on 9th floor, which is 8-story building. And maybe there will be another 10 on top. And it looks marvelous now. Look gigantic. Look, man, it's beautiful. But I don't want to make this video too long, as I said earlier. So I will stop here, and I pray that the governor finish all these projects, especially this presidential hotel, because the presidential hotel is amazing. It's amazing. What you are looking at here is the lifter that will take you up when you get to the presidential hotel. This is the lifter. It has the right and the left. This place is going to be made for leaders, politicians, rich people. This place is not for poor people. Enugu State has changed and it has transformed. When the governor said that he's going to turn Enugu into a construction site, many people did not believe it. But now they are seeing it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. People used to talk down in Enugu State. They don't know that Enugu State is a big state. The only thing it needed is a good governance. And God made it possible. And I brought this man who is a happy 247. I just come to show you that the presidential hotel is one of the most beautiful hotels in Nigeria currently. Believe me. And when this place finishes, wow, it is going to surprise everybody how beautiful this place is going to look. It is going to defeat a lot of hotels in Nigeria. You see this 5-star hotel that I am praising. I'm praising 5-star hotel because the 5-star hotel by the ICC is going to change the landscape, because wherever you are in Enugu, you will be seeing 5-star hotel. 5-star hotel has feed and stay on top of a hill, making it to market Enugu more. But when you talk about beauty, I do not see 5-star hotel beauty defeating this hotel you are looking at. This hotel has quality of beauty. This is standard hotel. Everything here is done perfect. Wow. See, this is one of the most beautiful hotels I've ever seen in my life. The way this governor is working is unbelievable. And why I like him so much is because of what I preach. I preach about the type of building any state or any government or any individual is bringing out. Any governor who is still building houses that look like cottage house, I mean, is thick roof, like this house you see here. That governor or that person or whatever is still thinking like what, like in 1970. World has changed, and the type of building we are seeing around the world has changed. Now everybody is converting into contemporary architecture or futuristic building. And when I check all the projects this governor is carrying, is either contemporary architecture or futuristic. What we are looking at is futuristic. Very beautiful. Why this one is contemporary? Because this one has a meaning. And if you check, it's not only the governor that did it, because I was the other day thinking about Enugu State and praising governor, but something came into my mind. That because governor was not the person who designed this conference center. Who designed this conference center supposed to be given an award. How did he manage to think to design conference center this way? Remember I told you that before starting this video, we were arguing about this picture, whether this picture is from Enugu State or not. This is Dubai. Qatar, I mean. This is Qatar. Most of the buildings they are building in Qatar, they are looking this way. Look at the building when you get close to it. This is how it is. Before Qatar built this stadium, which is known as Lusail Stadium, Enugu State has already started this project. Meaning that Enugu think far more ahead than Qatar, Dubai, or all these countries that are ahead of us. If Enugu State had money, this project would have been finished 15 years ago. Or, 15 years ago. The Qatar Stadium was done 4 years ago. In that way, Qatar copied from Enugu. Because that is exactly what it is. What Qatar is doing now, an Igbo man has sat down, thought about it, designed it, and started the project. This is called vision. And this type of building is actually what we call contemporary architecture. I hope these new governors will actually turn Igbo land to Dubai and Qatar, which one of them said. But Enugu has started it. And they have seen the effect. Since this place was completed, there had been no day that you will not see cars here, people having conference there and here. And believe me, I will give you a tip. If you want to take pictures with famous people, just go to Enugu Conference Center. There you will be seeing Chimamanda, Yuli Edoche this one, the governor. All the famous people are coming here daily for conferences. Within 1 week, you will have all the famous people in Nigeria uploaded in your Facebook with their pictures. If you are somebody who likes TikTok, oh, people will think you are a billionaire because they all come here every day. Why? Because of the beauty of the contemporary architecture. This is very, very attractive. The environment, the everything that the building brings, the design, and having this 5-star hotel by the side is going to be mind-blowing when it is done. Man, whenever I handled my topic and began to talk about these new governors in Igbo land, especially Enugu State Governor, I began to feel like going crazy because I never expected that Igbo land could change within 2 years. Within 2 years, everything changed completely. Even the way people view Igbo people. Formerly, if you tell anybody from Abuja to come to Igbo land and have conference, the person will say no. But everybody has TikTok. The way Enugu State is trending is even making all these famous people to organize their events in Enugu because they want to use that opportunity to see this development everybody's talking about. They want to see this development that is trending on TikToks. They want to see the Holy Ghost terminals, the first one, second one. They want to see the airplane. They want to see the new airport that looks like most beautiful airport ever. They want to see the hotels around it. And when you say you want to do, they choose Enugu State. Conferences every day happening there daily. This is mind-blowing. I can only keep on thanking the new governors who are doing the best thing. But my advice is for them to continue doing the best thing, especially the Enugu State governor who knows how to build contemporary building. Continue this way you are giving us beautiful buildings. Any building that is not contemporary or not futuristic, don't give anybody permission to do it. The way you are turning Enugu State with all this type of modern buildings is unbelievable, and we love it. Do you know we don't know again the difference between Enugu State and abroad? No more difference. No. All these things they have abroad, governor is now bringing it down to Enugu State. If you want to travel, it's because you like travel or you have a business to do abroad, but not that what you are seeing there is not here. No. These new governors have brought abroad home. And thank you very much for what you are doing. We are marveled about what is happening in Igbo land. And thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. And we are marveled. Believe me, we are marveled. We never believed that a state in Nigeria will be looking like this. See beauty. See, buses packed everywhere. Man, I'm short of words. See you next time.